Hello paddlers, welcome back to my channel. Well, I've been asked, what do I wear under my dry suit when I go paddling in winter? Well, as it happens, I've just finished. I've just been out today, right? So I nearly said film myself stripping then. I've done a quick video showing you me taking my dry suit off and what I've got on underneath, right? I've cut out the bit where I take my boots off because you've seen my boots before, right? They're them NRS boots, them new ones I've just got. I've already done a review of them, right? And I also wear a hat and like a scarf, right? But that's almost like common sense stuff. So just there's more to this question, you see, because when you go winter paddling, it's not just what you wear, it's what you take with you and what you prepare for. Funnily enough, right, Patrik from Air on the Water, he's recently made a video all about winter paddling. He does one, well, I won't say every year, but he did something similar last year. Very informative, very useful, right? But this one, it's talking about what at parts, what he wears, what you take and stuff, and that is important. I'm going to link that video in the video description because you should go watch it, okay? Because it's not just what you wear, it's what you take with you and what you prepare for. However, because I was asked what I wear under my dry suit, I'll just show you this quick video, alright? Roll VT. Okay then, boots are off. So, next bit, what's under the dry suit? Just undoing the straps on my legs. Yeah. Logo tab. Lomo. As I've mentioned before, I use a lot of their gear. And there you go. It's a full fleece, one piece, right, onesie if you like, that goes under your dry suit, and it does keep you warm. However, right, I'm not naked underneath, obviously. Just double check, yeah. I'll put a picture of this up because I can't take this off because when it's really cold under here, right, I wear a pair of like long johns, thin thermal underwear, right. Well, it wasn't that cold today, so I've got now on underneath this apart from this shirt, so I can't take this onesie off to show you for obvious reasons, right. So I'll put a picture of the shirt up. I got it from Decathlon, right. It's a thermal shirt, but it is extremely thick and warm and well made, and it really is warm. Right, before I got this shirt, I used to wear two shirts, right, underneath this. Well, I don't have to now. This shirt, like I said, I'll put a picture up and stuff. It's fantastic. Uh, but yeah, so that's what I wear underneath. Right. As for footwear, a good pair of socks. I'm wearing, right now, winter's hit, I'm wearing the ones I bought, treated myself to last year, them electric heated socks. They work great. Right, I mean, my boat, my feet start to feel cold, I press a button. I'm not going to talk any more about them because I've already done a full review about the electric socks and also the gloves and my waistcoat, which I haven't had on this year. Right, but yeah, so that's what I wear underneath. There you go then. Yeah. Like I said, I would usually wear some like thermal bottoms on underneath as well. Right. But I didn't put any on that day. Right, so I couldn't take my onesie off to show you. As I said, for obvious reasons. Right, for obvious reasons. But yeah. So it's not just about what you've got on. Like I said, you would normally wear some sort of thermal underwear as well because it's all about keeping warm and stuff, right? But it's also about what you've got with you. I always have 3 pairs of gloves with me. Now I know that sounds extreme, but I always have 3 pairs of gloves with me. I have a pair I'm wearing, a spare pair I keep in the boat, right? And another spare pair that I leave in the car. So that when I get back to the car, if for any reason I've got both of them pairs of gloves wet that I've took with me, I know I've got a dry pair in the car that I can put on while keep my hands warm while I'm sorting out the boat. So yeah, I take 3 pairs of gloves with me. I also keep, just in the car at this point, a big warm wintry coat to wrap myself up in. A blanket, yeah, a big thick blanket, a couple of towels and stuff. That sort of like goes without saying almost. And in the boat, right, even though I'm 100% waterproof if I fall in, there's always that chance. There's always that chance in there. So I keep, you can call it lighter clothing, right? But it's still thick clothing, right? I don't keep a spare dry suit, in other words. Right, but I keep a spare pair of pants, right? Like almost like tracksuit bottoms, but thermal. A spare shirt and a spare fleece, something like this. And my waterproof jacket. I keep that in the boat with me. It's a bit handier in the KAYAK as well because I used to keep it all in my deck bag. But no, so I take that with me as well. So I've got spares with me for an emergency, even though them spares I would doubt I would ever need because I've got the dry suit. So if I did fall in, I'm going to keep dry anyhow. And because of the layers I've got on underneath and that big thick fleece, right, I'm not going to be cold. Soon as I mention the fleece, let's talk about it. It's a onesie, right? It's a onesie you wear underneath your dry suit. I'm not going to leave links to everything because, for starters, that onesie is from Lobo. Other places make them, but that onesie is from Lobo. So if you go to the Lobo website and just put dry suit undersuit, or just dry suit clothing, or just paddling clothing, you'll find it. You know what I mean? Alright, but it's really thick and warm. It is thick and warm. Alright. When I put all that gear on in here, alright, and then get my dry suit on, and then go to I'm sweating by the time I get to the car. I'm glad to be outside. You get me? It is a warm fleece. And when I'm driving, I have the heating off. Sometimes I've actually had the air conditioner on, and that's in winter. I know, sounds crazy, doesn't it? But that's how warm it is. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say you're going to sit in your boat lovely and toasty. When that cold wind blows, like anything, you can feel a breeze, but it's going to keep you warm. Now, as for that shirt, I know I put a picture up, right? I will put a link to that, right, in the description, right, from Decathlon. Because that's a little bit more trickier to find, because I was looking all over the place for like a thick thermal shirt, and as soon as you put in the word thermal, all you see is underwear. You get me? And it was a bit of a nightmare to find something that I wanted. Then I came across this, right, and I thought, well, it sounds all right, and if it's no good, I can send it back. Well, it really is good. It's like a fleecy, a fine fleecy material, but yet thick. Alright? And it's warm. It is warm. It's a really nice top. Alright? And one thing I do like about it is it's got like your thumb grabs, like a material. It sort of grabs your thumb. So when you're putting your arms in your Drysuit, it don't roll halfway up your arm, you know what I mean? Instead of doing this, you know, we've all done that, right? As you're putting your arms in, and then you're trying to pull that bit back down while you got your Drysuit on. Well, this thing's got like a little thumb ring, so you just put your arms in. So yeah, I will leave a link to that because it was a little bit more difficult to find, but it's well worth buying. It really is. It does keep you very warm. I forgot to mention, even though I bought them new boots, them NRS boots, which I've been wearing, which I love, I also keep in the car, a spare pair of shoes. So basically, I can take my entire Drysuit off, and get changed into completely different clothes in the car. Even though I said I'd be driving there in my Drysuit and driving back in my Drysuit, it's a just in case. You have to think just in case. Also, take a spare hat with me on the boat. And I keep a spare hat in the car. I know, it seems like overkill, but you have to think in winter conditions, worst case scenario. You have to think you fell in, your Drysuit's ripped, you're soaking, you're freezing, I need to get warm. You have to think that way. If you don't, it's going to happen and you're going to die. Sounds drastic, I know, but you really have to plan for the worst case scenario. Okay? You'll probably never need your backup gear. Let's hope you don't. But it's nice to know it's there. As a joke, a friend told me ages ago, it's better to carry a condom and not need one than need one and not have one. Sorry if I've offended anyone. That shouldn't have offended anyone. But yeah, it's that situation. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay then, paddlers, I'm going to leave that there, right? Just a quickish video, I hope. I haven't edited it yet. But just a quickish video, because all I was asked was, what do I wear when I go out paddling? Alright? But, like I said, it's a little bit more complicated than that. But yeah, check out Patrik's video, because he's done like a full video all about winter paddling again. Alright? And the sort of like the, can't really say hazards, but we will say hazards that you can come across and what you have to prepare for. Okay then, I mean, there is a lot more stuff you should be taking with you that I haven't mentioned because Patrik mentions it. You see, I was only asked what I wear under my Drysuit. I was not asked, what do I take with me when I go winter paddling? Alright, because there's lights, there's stuff like this for you, but there's a lot of other stuff. But Patrik covers that. And I was only asked what I wear under my Drysuit. So that's all I've tried to cover in this video. So check out Patrik's video if you're interested in more information about winter paddling. Link in the description. Okay then paddlers, I'm going to leave this one there and simply say, as always, cheers.